Buying and selling real estate during wartime. Is it advisable for someone to engage in the buying or selling of real estate during the current situation in Israel? Can real estate deals be even done nowadays? And what does the future hold for the real estate market in Israel? Hi, my name is Oriya. I'm a real estate lawyer, and today I will try to address these questions. First, I would like to ask you, how are you? Are you feeling okay? Are you able to think clearly and make sensible decisions during these challenging times? Do you feel mentally prepared to embark on the roller coaster that real estate deals often entail? Unless your responses are a resounding yes, perhaps it would be wise to put the idea on hold for now. In other words, don't. The next question should be asked is a very technical question. Can deals be actually made nowadays? Is this even possible? In general, the answer is yes. Government services are operating at full capacity. That includes the land registry, the registry of pledges, and the tax authorities. Banks are open as usual as well. These entities are delivering comprehensive services, often surpassing the efficiency observed during non-crisis times.
Thank you for your service.
However, it's important to assess each case individually. It is definitely possible that the registration of the assets subject to the deal is being run by a lawyer who is currently recruited to the IDF. It is also possible that one of the deal's party is currently called up or is on the verge of being called up. While a power of attorney can be used for many actions throughout the deal, certain tasks require a direct involvement from the involved parties. Therefore, it is crucial to incorporate a clause in the contract that safeguards the parties in situations where specific obligations outlined in the contract cannot be fulfilled at a given time. What impact will the war have on the market itself? Could it lead to changes in prices? Typically, this kind of question leads us to an analysis of the interest rate established by the Israel Bank and its influence on the apartment prices. However, I believe such a discussion might not contribute to our understanding of the current situation. In essence, looking ahead, it's clear that the upward trajectory of real estate prices witnessed in recent years is unlikely to abate. However, examining the market's behavior in the short and immediate term reveals an entirely different picture. At this juncture, it is evident that the market has significantly slowed down, leading to a notable price drop. As Warren Buffett often advises, be fearful when others are greedy, but be greedy when others are fearful. It might be that an asset that was priced out of your reach during the summer might now have experienced a price reduction. This is applicable to both residential and commercial assets. How will the mortgage market be affected by the war? The war can potentially influence on the mortgage market at several levels. First, it's important to address the obvious. If your monthly income is at risk due to the war, it might not be wise to take this kind of obligation upon yourself right now. Similar to the measures taken during the COVID-19 pandemic, the banks offer mortgage payers to defer payments. However, it is not a situation in which you would like to voluntarily find yourself. If you decide to take a calculated risk and move forward with the mortgage during these uncertain times, it is recommended to expedite the approval process while still able to show a stable income through systematic paychecks. A professional mortgage broker can guide you on structuring the loan to minimize exposure to extreme interest rate changes. One thing is very noticeable. As a result of the slowdown in the markets, the banks engage in a wild competition and now offer loans with great conditions that we haven't seen in a very long time. So this can be a good time not only to find a proper asset, but to get a loan with improved conditions. This may be also a good time for refinancing your existing mortgage.
Now's the time to act.
One last thing that is important to throw into the equation is simply faith.
We keep the faith.
The Israeli economy, especially the real estate market, demonstrated remarkable resilience. In 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, the only months that witnessed a decline in the number of real estate deals were March and April, when the entire country was under a lockdown and the whole economic system was paralyzed. History teaches us that following a time period of crisis, there is often a rapid growth. And in the long term, we can definitely anticipate the real estate market to emerge even stronger. It can also be assumed that rising anti-Semitism throughout the world will trigger greater aliyah to Israel. and as a result, there will likely be an increased demand for real estate.
Welcome home.
The prophet Yirmiyahu discusses the act of acquiring land as a profound expression of faith in salvation and a more optimistic future, particularly during challenging and dark periods. כה אמר אדוני צבאות אלוהי ישראל, לקוח את הספרים האלה, את ספר המקנה הזה, ואת החתום, ואת ספר הגלוי הזה, ונתתם בכלי חרס, למען יעמדו ימים רבים. כי כה אמר אדוני צבאות אלוהי ישראל, עוד ייכנו בתים ושדות וכרמים בארץ הזאת.